I certainly hope that I remember how things work. Good morning, everybody. Oh my god, the ads are still going. Son of a gun, give me a second. Now the ads are done. Good morning, bedbirds and sleepy. First of all, congratulations to Brian, to Fida, and to Ling for first, second, and third, respectfully. Hello, everybody. Hello, Fida. Hello, Moose. Hello, Brian. Hello, Ling. Hello, Snappa. Hello, Super Blaze. I hope that you're all doing well. I have been gone for 2 weeks, and I've forgotten how to stream. Like the fact that I need to hit this button and hope that the captions are working. The captions are, in fact, working. I also don't have any music because I don't really know what we're doing today. I was gonna, at one point, be like, wait a second, I could, try out that dumb game that a certain Ling, wants me to play, and then I was like, well, what if I just don't do that, though? That's a thing that I can do as well, where I just like choose not to. So it's like, okay, well, that just makes everything more confusing. I just got back. What do you mean you just got back? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I'm sorry, I have a pain in the back of my neck. Will you stop slouching? Sit back straight, neck back, keep doing it, stop wearing out your neck, goodness gracious. See, now you have to listen to me. I'm big boy mode now, this is big boy information now. And hello, Gwen. Why stream games when you can talk next to blah, 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 when you can just talk to text, names on a screen. Thank you. See, Gwen, you understand. You understand what I'm saying. Congratulations on the 240. Goddamn, Brian. One moment while I read that. I need to just remember one thing. What is the thing I want to do? Stop bullying me. I'm trying to remember how basic streaming works. Are you talking no, Ling? I was going to make the terrible choice of maybe playing Arknight today for the first time. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. That's what I need to do. I need to make sure that Brian gets his number and that Fida gets her daily tea. That's what I need. One moment. Thank you. That goes here. Not go there. Oh, God. Now I got to remember how the hell to do this again. It has been too long. There you go. There's the thing. Need to do this specifically for Mr. Brian himself. Do that. There. Doesn't matter the thing. Boop. There we go. All right, Brian, you now officially have your thing. Now I got to do the daily tea for Fida so that that's actually done. Will got an update less than a week ago. I don't give a heck. I don't give no heck. Where's Benji? Thank you. That's another thing that I'm forgetting. Thank you. See all the things that we're forgetting here. I'm actually going to change his art a little bit today. And we did not, in fact, get to that. There we go. Okay, we got that. Now we got to do the thingy. And then we do the thing. But how is everybody doing? I hope that everybody's had a good 2 weeks. I've been trying to be ever so slightly communicative, but I'm bad at it because I was in Japan and I wanted to focus on being in Japan because it was cool. Boop. And you did get a new tee. Congratulations, Vita. You got a new tee. I did it. Okay, we're good. It's all caught up now. We're back. We're back in the zone. We dang done. Unity take his Pokemon Center. No, but there was a lot of Pokemon advertisement in Japan because of the new game. It was all over the place. It was like this thing, and I'm like, yes, there's Pokemon. Yes, I get it. There's a new Animal Crossing Pokemon game. Did you buy Pokemon things? No. I purchased some things, but none for myself besides tea, because I really wanted a cup of black tea while I was there during one of the days when I was really stressed. So I went to a convenience store and found what I could only guess was black tea. There was no English on it. And I basically pointed it at Luna D and I'm like, is this black tea? And she's like, yes. I'm like, perfect. We will purchase this. What I'm actually drinking right now, it's like, how to say it? I thought that it might have been like an orange pico or red rose. It's not, but it's still enjoyable. Also, I've probably missed a couple of messages, and I apologize for that. Let me scan really quickly to make sure that I haven't missed anything. Oh, you think there's a pimple on the back of your neck? Well, fix it. Fix it, nerd. We need music. I can't handle this lack of music. What is freaking anti-music right now is gonna mess me up. Because I've just been in Japan the whole time, and it's just nothing but background noise because we were in like major cities, and now it's like quiet. And also on the plane trip back, I was basically listening to nothing but podcasts and movies. So I'm just like, silence is weird. We're going to figure out a way to make silence not a thing. I don't know how yet, but we'll get it sorted. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, child, as goes the song. I think that's how the song goes. If not, oops. Here. I don't know. Try this. See if this works. Music? We'll reduce that by a lot so that's not crazy loud, but you guys should hopefully be hearing some jazz. Of course, that's not super crazy. There we go. That's myself tonight because my folks are in Atlantic City. Nice, Brian. Enjoy the solitude, because solitude can be nice. Can be quite nice. Speaking of which, I did not finish reading the thingy. Think about getting into woodworking. Do it. Get into woodworking. There's nothing wrong with it. Did you run into any yokai? Oh, okay. You're reminding me, Gwen. You're reminding me of the airport lady. Oh, that airport lady. All right. It's story time, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get to the actual fun parts of Japan in a second, but the airport lady. Okay, so Lunity and I had just gone through customs to come back to Canada. So I'd gone through customs, you know, the whole, anybody who's flown before, you know what's happened. You put your carry-ons into a box, and in your belt and your anything in your pockets and any necklaces that you have, and you walk through a scanner and there's like, all right, you're good, or they go like, we gotta scan you a second time because you're a criminal. I just did that. There was no issues, which is still mind-blowing because I'm so used to back in the day where you could not have your backpack in the same bag as like your coat and stuff. Technology. So I get through, other side, only cried a little bit, and I find my gate, which turns out to be really easy to find. And it's like, crap. I have like an hour and a half waiting before we even start boarding. So it's like, I was kind of hoping that it was going to be further so that at least I could burn some time looking for it. But it was literally, you walk, on a side note, you walk through this labyrinth of perfume in the Japanese Osaka airport. Holy frick. There's just, it's just this slither from the from customs to the gates, and it's just this follow this path, and it's all like duty free, but like it's like 3 minutes of walking through perfume, and I am a very scent sensitive person, and I'm just like, oh fuck. I'm glad I'm not the only person to go, why is this a maze at the airport in Osaka? Applies to Tokyo as well. I only landed in Tokyo, so it was actually pretty easy, but it was so much. Fuck it, Brian, you don't understand. It both sides of the walkway, like 10 meters on either side, is just nothing but hair product, perfumes, and colognes. It was a nightmare, and I finally get through to the other side. I'm like, oh my god, I can breathe again. And right after that is my gate. Like, it's right there. Like, it's 20 paces from exiting that scent oversensitivity hell. I'm like, well, I'll just sit down. You know, whatever, I'll sit down. So I sit down, and I wait. And I'm like, well, I need to charge my headphones, and I need to charge my phone. And there's a plug. So I start charging my headphones. Once they get to like 90%, I'm like, perfect, all right, put them on, start listening to it, and start charging phone. There's not a lot of people. There's a fair number of people there. About 3/4 of the seats are full, but there's still lots of places too. There's like, yes, there's a section for cigarettes and alcohol too. They were at the very end, but they were indistinguishable from the overwhelming potency that was that entire room of fucking lilac and God knows what other scents were in there. It was awful. Start charging phone, put on headphones. I'm like, I'll listen to a podcast, you know? Might as well, because I got like an hour and a bit to wait. All of a sudden, small group of about 5 French women come up. They speak a hybrid of French and English. They keep switching between the two. I know just enough French to know that they were French. And I'm sitting cross-legged. So I have one leg out, I have my other leg over it, and I'm pointing my toe to try to keep my foot roughly straight with my leg so that it's lined up with my backpack so people don't bump into it. Like, I'm trying not to be a problem for people. And this woman bumps into my leg and, like, immediately snaps her head towards me and goes, "Excuse me!" And then never addresses me again. Just this aggressive sass. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? So naturally, you know, I start messaging Lunity about it because I'm just like, that was weird. That was a weird thing that just happened. So I'm like, this fucking lady. That why? Hold on, I'm looking back in the conversation. Like that, it's got a similar energy to it, Moose. Like, you're not as far off as you think you are. Hold on, let me see where I need to find the messages. Oh, that's right. So after this happens, her and her 4 friends ramble for a bit and then just leave their bags there. And they're just like, they ask one of the friends, like, can you watch her stuff? And one of them's like, no, I need to use the bathroom. And then it's like, well, can you watch her stuff? It's like, well, I want to shop. And it's like, well, can you da da da? And it just keeps going, hey, rival, hope that you're doing well. And it goes on like this. And eventually just one of them just goes like, whatever, you know, like, I'll stay. And they wander off. And I'm like, all right, well, fine, whatever, you know, they're gone, not a problem. And hold on. I need to scan a little bit more just to remember. Right. So they come back. And they're just rambling for a bit. And she bumps into my foot as they're leaving again. And she just gives me this nasty look. Same woman. And they walk off again. And I'm like, who is this person? Like, I'm pretty sure I straight up said that to Lunity at one point. I'm like, who is this person? And like, I'm like starting to get like rather annoyed. And I'm like looking over and like their bags are there. And they come back again. And I'm like, whatever. Headphones cancellation, like my headphones are noise canceling, put those on. And then the lady sits down on the chair next to me where her big ass bag is. And then her friend is trying to take stuff out of the bag that's on my side. So while she's digging through the bag, she is basically like rubbing against my leg while she's rummaging, like through her bag and through my clothing. And I'm like I glance over at her, no awareness. She has no idea what she's doing. And I'm like, whatever, you know, this is person number 2. I have no beef with them. They're just being very strange. And then the original lady starts rummaging through her bag as well. And now the bag, half the bag, that's dramatic. Like, the flap of the bag and a portion of the side of the bag are now officially on my lap. And I'm just like, what is this lack of space? And before I can say anything, they just leave again. Like, they're just gone. And I'm like, okay, push bag aside, you know, like just shove the bag back to the thing. And then the girl who's watching the bags gives me a glance like, what are you doing? And I just don't pay her any mind. And then as I'm listening to the podcast, I'm like looking at my phone. I'm like, my phone's being weird. Why aren't you charging? So I like unplug, plug it back in. Again, it's not charging. And I look over and they had shoved their bag so hard in my direction that my plug had been unplugged. And I'm like, I hate these people. But at this point, there's no one or there's no other spots in the place. So I plug it back in, and I'm like, last time they were gone for 15 minutes. Maybe they'll be gone for 15 minutes again. And they come back 5 minutes later, and immediately the original sass girl sits back in her chair. Her bag immediately is back on my lap because there's like no space. And I like glance over again because I'm like, my phone's acting weird again. I look over and I'm watching the prongs of my plug strain to stay in the plug because she is now putting so much pressure on her bag on my thing. And I just kind of say out loud, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. And I just yank it out and I just leave. I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I can't stand this person. This person is like a nemesis to me now. And luckily, that's essentially the end of the saga. No! It's not the end of the saga, because as I'm about to leave and say the Jesus Christ and yank it out, she turns towards me and she looks at me with the clear intent to give me some kind of sass, sees that I have the headphones in, and scoffs. and just kind of has like a guy, he's not gonna hear me, and turns away from me again. Thank you, Rival. I'm glad you understand. It was, God. I was like the whole time waiting for boarding. I'm like, please, please don't let me sit next to these women. Please, 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 don't let me sit next to these women. Thankfully, I just sat next to a very quiet Japanese girl who literally our whole interaction was, I sat down and then she sat down and we nodded at each other, and that was the extent of our interactions. And I'm like, thank you. Thank God. Oh, God, yes. And then when I made it to Vancouver, because I had a layover flight, I saw her and her group of friends, and I was just like, nope, I'm not even giving this an opportunity to be a thing. Like, I just power walked past them. Like, nope, 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 nope. And I never saw them again. Then, unfortunately, while we were in Vancouver, I was almost trampled by a swarm of Quebecois teenagers. And I wanted to throw... I don't know what I wanted to throw at them, but I wanted to throw a lot of things at them. Those children had no awareness of personal space. Good God. Were you actively blocking out the noise in the moment? Or transparency mode? Oh, I have the Sony headphones where you can get, what is it, like noise canceling, ambience, and off. I had it just on pure noise canceling. I'm like, I can't. I don't want nothing to do. How long was the layover? I presume that's the Vancouver one. It was supposed to be 2 hours, but we showed up 20 minutes late, so I kind of hyper power walked out of just the purest of anxiety. Just like, nope, 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 nope. We're just stop for nothing, stop for no one. Just barrel through. It is known. Ah! Hello, liar. How are you? I hope that you're doing well. But yeah, I was there. I waited for boarding for maybe an hour. I was trying to communicate with Ling. But all that I got from Ling was... like, you're not going to see anything too interesting. Which is a lie, because the Vancouver airport is right next to a bunch of really scenic mountainous islands that look incredible coming in. And I'm like, you lied to me, Ling. You are a liar and a scoundrel, and I'll never forgive you for the misinformation. I'm glad that I looked out the window while we were landing, because I'm like, oh, that looks really nice. Although I guess I can't say much because I didn't know where Ling actually was. So at one point, I just waved in a 360, to which an older gentleman looked at me with a slightly raised eyebrow because I didn't do it subtly. I pivoted on my heel and spun 360 degrees while waving. You gotta make sure you hit all the corners, you know? You can't just, oh, well, dang it, I didn't wave, you know, like, northeast. I only waved north, like, north and northeast and everything else, but not that one. What kind of wave is that supposed to be? The kind of wave that hits all 360 degrees, moose. Could have doubled down and waved and continued to wave at the old man. Damn it, liar, you're right. And then he might have waved back out of just like the pure, I feel like I have to do this. I told you I'm too used to the mountains. That part's not important, Ling. The important thing is that you betrayed me. That's the kind of wave that cancels out DVD screensaver anxiety. I will need more information, but I like the thought process. Also, thank you very much for the gift sub, Super Blaze. I appreciate that. Ahoy there, hello. I did It's the transition from Japan to Canada is pretty stark. I also forgot to say hi. Hello. Hello, liar. I hope that you are well. It's like very, very strong. Oh, I just mean waiting for the hit to hit the corner. Oh, I understand. You have to hit all the corners because eventually you want to get to the corner. You almost said Ling, didn't you? Never! I would never confuse you two. Impossible. Not me. Not even once. Shut up. But yeah, hold on, let me scan. Yeah, and then I got on a plane. Oh, and then I was trying to take a nap because you go from Vancouver to Toronto. And I was like, I'm going to try to take a nap on the plane. It's probably not going to happen, but kinda. And then I had this guy sitting beside me because I had the same seat every time. I was at the very back of the plane where there's only 2 seats, and I was always window side. And the trip to Japan was actually great because I just had a guy. I didn't talk to him. He didn't talk to me. Our only exchanges was a nod when he sat down, and every time he went to the bathroom, he would check in with me if I needed to go to the bathroom. Fantastic. Couldn't have asked for a better frickin' like seatmate. That dude just straight up was just a cool fella. And at the very end, I chatted with him a little bit. Because he looked a little bit tense as we were landing, and as we were coming to like a stop, I was just like, you did it, you survived. And he was just like, yeah, not really comfortable with the landing part. I'm like, yeah, I can understand that. So I chatted with him a little bit. And then the worst part is I made it to Japan. I ended up chatting with him until we made it to customs. And then the Dub Shadow, thank you so much for the break. I did not know I was in front of that thing. That is, hold on, that needs to get changed. That's very embarrassing, is what that is. Let's put that there. That should work. There. Hello, everybody. Hello, Dub Shadow. How are you? How was your stream? Go support the WWB boy. Oh, and thank you very much for the gift, or for the resub. I appreciate.
E brings strays, Dubsha 2 strays.
E brings strays. Also, he brings strays. How was the rest of your Terraria? I hope that you did well. Those are also behind me. Okay, we're changing this up. We're just going to take me and put me a bit lower so that we don't have the issues. There we go. That's so much easier. Perfect, easy, simple, elegant, majestic. Oh! But I hope that you had a good time, Dub Shadow. If you are not following Dub Shadow, you should. He is a lovely individual who has to constantly deal with my bullshit. Like earlier today where I'm just like, Dub, I see that you're playing ABI. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, why aren't you playing with me? Poke, 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 poke. And he's like, we can play. And I'm like, yay. And then we play one map. And then immediately I'm like, okay, I gotta go do things. Bye. He deals with too much of my blog, though. He's a lovely boy. Go follow him. He's good. I hope that everybody who was over at his raid had a very good, or at his stream had a very good time. And it was a grindy pain. Just like we like it. Sorry, I'm distracted. Bye. Ah, Fida, why? Thank you, Fida. That is so many emotes on the screen right now.
F Griekse YDATECH gifted A tier 1
Hold on,
sub
who'd
to
you all
Lingy
get?
AM.
Oh, snap. You hit a lot of big names. Well done, Fida. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Oh, sorry, that was Ling. For some reason, I thought that was Dub Shadow. Ling, you're fine. Go play where winds meet. Have a good time. Do a good.
F Griekse
Oh, wait.
YDATECH gifted A tier 1 sub to
Fida, why did you
ADD
do this to
Snapcrack
me?
A.
You make me spin wheels.
F Griekse YDATECH
That's a lot of
gifted
emotes.
A tier 1 sub to Liar Art.
New boss trial. Yeah. Oh. Okay. We actually need to add a thing. No, we're actually going to do that for special events. That's when we're doing that. We're not doing that. Cause Ling, do you remember the sour keys that I would devoured like 2 years ago or a year ago? I don't remember when. Yeah, so turns out they were still in my cupboard and there was one left, so I ate it, but I poured all the sugar out of it. And it's now a little container of the sugar. And what we're gonna do is once we do like a little event stream of some kind, I don't know if we're gonna do it for the gifts, for subs, like the punishment wheel or whatever. We're gonna do it somehow, but one of the punishments is going to be that I have to tip it back on stream. But we're not doing that today. Today, we're doing the wheel spin if it's willing to register it. It looks like it's willing to register it. There he is. Well, I'm behind it, but that's irrelevant. It is a Saturday or a Sunday. Heck it. If we hit the thing, we hit the thing. Spin! Well, we're not worrying about that. Oh, no. 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 Oh. Acceptable. I can do 20 push-ups. They'll hurt, but I can do 20 push-ups. And we're gonna do spin reset. Boop. Wow, liar. Wow, liar. You got another one? Wow, liar. Why am I even here? Why am I even here? Liar out here like, I will teach you the ways of the video game creation. But she's out here like Mr. Miyagi making me do the wax on, wax off. Me trying to do the bicycle crunches like, what does this have anything to do with game development? I can't do the workout yet because we still have a few moments on the hype train, and it would be very rude of me to be like, oh cool, a hype train? I'm gonna go do a workout. See you nerds later. As I sippio on my tea. But thank you, Fita. That's very, very kind of you. I appreciate the heck out of it. That's right. You just got yourself shouted out. Like you don't even have a choice. Oh, you're still playing Immortal Defense. Nice. I hope they've been having a good time with it. Mow my lawn, cut my hair, paint my dog. All suitable training from masters, right? But still. Ugh. One minute 30 until your exercise doom. I'll live. I actually did a frick ton of walking in Japan, which was actually really nice. But also, the one day we walked so much that the next day I couldn't really walk on my one leg. Like my knees, or my one knee, the side of my knee too. It wasn't like the knee, it was like the inner side of my knee was just like any pressure was like, ow, that is very uncomfortable. So it's like, oh, I think I just have to take a day to just not. Which was not bad because it was a day that it was mostly raining. So it's just like, I'll just lay in bed for most of the day. And boom. Open up the hype train chest. What do we get? That's quite the emote. Fun fact, I have cousins who live in Japan. Nice! Or in Tokyo. Speaking of which, I'm still upset with a certain Suyo who lives in Tokyo, and I was like, oh, Suyo, can we hang out? And she's like, when? And I gave her the date, and she's like, I'm gonna be in Hong Kong. And I'm like, you're a butt. But. Hold on. She will not understand why this happened, but that girl right there, Suyo. She is a snow globe fairy VTuber. Hong Kong is nowhere near Tokyo. I know, Moose. That's why I was upset. By the time she got back, I was in Osaka, and it is quite the trip to go from Tokyo to Osaka. So it was like, okay, well, that's not happening anymore. And then my one buddy was visiting Japan while I was there, and I was like, oh, snap, and I misunderstood that I thought he was going to be in Osaka when I was in Osaka, so it's like, oh, we can go have dinner, at one point. No, he was in Tokyo the whole time, and I misunderstood. And then Luna D had this one friend who actually has some experience who works in the game industry, and I'm like, oh, shit, I would love to pick their brain. They were only in Tokyo, and it was after we had left Tokyo, and I'm like, I'm just not allowed to have any kind of fun. That's the situation here. I'm not allowed. Isn't Osaka? No, Osaka is a city in and of itself. It is west of Tokyo, and it is just a bit south of Kyoto, which was awesome because I got to go to Kyoto because of that. No, Osaka is definitely still a city. It's very different, though. Like, Tokyo is busy and compact, whereas Osaka is... It's still compact, but it's less touristy. So it's not as busy. It's less superficially clean, I guess is the best way to describe it. Like, Osaka's not dirty by any stretch of the imagination. Also, hello, Syrinx. It's not dirty, but it's different. Like, it doesn't have that tourist coat of paint, which I actually like better. Osaka was nice. I really like Osaka. I enjoyed immensely. The only problem is that I didn't really learn jack shit while I was there in terms of language. I know a couple of the hiragana. I know 2 things in katakana. I think it's katakana. Kanji, sorry, in kanji. And I know like 1 term, which was the Shotengai, which I think is awesome. Shotengai are so cool. And thank you for the stretch, and thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Eccentric, appreciate it. Hope that you're doing well. Yeah, it's hiragana is what I was kind of learning to some degree. And I learned 2 things in kanji. I don't know how to say them. I just know what they look like. Love about Tokyo is how many lights there are. Osaka has its own version of that. There is like there's like the downtown plaza of Osaka, which is also very bright and very neat. But I took a year of Japanese in high school. Otherwise, everything I know about Japan is highly suspect. That's fair. I wish that I had learned more Japanese. The only thing that I remember is the Shotengai. That's what I remember, and it's because it's cool. It's these alleyways that are not streets, that are covered, where both sides are full of shops. And I love the Shotengai. Like, I love those things. They're so... How to say it? They invoke... Like, going to Japan... I understand the cyberpunk aesthetic. Like, I get it now. It's small and compact. Like, some of the... We found this one little shop that was a bar called... What is it? The Hearth. Which I went to a couple times. Would recommend if you're ever in Osaka, go to the Hearth. It's cool. It's at the top of this one thing, one of these areas, and it's a bar and board game shop. It's cozy, it's small, it's got a fuck ton of games, it's great. But to get to it, you have to climb 3 flights of stairs very small, compact little stairs. And every floor has this tiny little something to it. And I want to check out the other two as well, because one of them looked like it was a really cool... and congratulations on a new T-Series. Looked like some kind of a... like a stereotypical, like, old-timey bar. And the other one was some kind of cafe. And I don't know if it was a maid cafe or something else, but I just was like, because we went to the Hearth like 2 or 3 times, and I'm just sitting there like, what are these other two things? The doors are solid, so you can't look into them, but I like want to peek in. I want to know what's in there. It's just neat. There's just these shops and food places and bars just all over the place. It's just neat. I really loved it. It's like you can't go like 10 paces in a Shotengai without being in a new... without standing next to like 2 or 3 different new shops that you weren't standing next to before. It's just neat. I really, really enjoy it. Studied Japanese intensively for like a year and then forgot a lot of it for the most part. Gosh dang it, liar, stop it. Did you go check out Gunpla? Why would I do that, Ling? Did you go to... Look. Liar, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't remember half of the locations that I went to. Like, I want Luna D to be in the chat so that she can answer your questions as to where we were, because I just... There were so many times where she'd be like, we're going here. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then she'd be like, how did you like here? I'm like, sorry, where? Like the place we just went to. It's like, oh. Oh, no. We were going to, and she's like, would you like to go? And I'm like, what is it? She's like, it's a lot of just weeb stuff. And I'm like, oh, I don't really care about that. Like, just, hey, Dorn, how's it going? Like, just no, it was between that and something else. I can't remember what the something else was, but I was like, I want that. Noted anti-weeb. True. Akihabara, it just sounded so busy. And we went to a couple of places in Tokyo that were like almost shoulder to shoulder movement. I'm like, I don't like this. And like Luna D doesn't like it, but she was going to them for me, and I'm like, then we're just not going. Because I don't want this. Mr. Vtuber has no interest in anime, apparently. Hold on now there, liar. You're being a little unreasonable. And good night, Deb Shadow Web. Did you have a great time? I would check out some historical sites and see about those retro game scenes. There is a bar called Space Station. Or Spaceship? I can't remember. I think it's Space Station. That's in Osaka. And it is all retro games. Like the NES, the SNES, the most advanced game console I think they have there is a GameCube. And it's like it's a video game bar, so order drinks and play video games. And what? All the drinks are themed after video game characters. So I had the Sub-Zero, which was blue curacao, yogurt liqueur, and I can't remember what the pop was that was mixed into it. I think it was a pop, or was it something else? I can't remember. It was pretty good. I would have substituted the yogurt liqueur with something else, like a different kind of cream liqueur. But that's just me. I don't know why I've been so obsessed with that. I've been mentioned it to Lunity like several times where I'm like, look, I would do this differently. And she's just humoring me, and I'm just like, I don't know why I keep bringing this up. Just a quick question on what the white paper meanwhile the symbol right. Oh, the thing right there, that is from the game series Mirror's Edge. Everything behind us is from game series that we have beaten on stream. And the white paper specifically is from yeah, it's from Mirror's Edge. Fantastic game series. Both of the games are good. Second one I think was a little bit odd, but I thought it was very enjoyable. It's for the one cult he's in. Look here, liar. You can't just come in here and keep lying to people, you liar. Also, wait, I was supposed to be doing exercise right now. Called secrets are safe with us. Oh, I see. It's good cover so chat doesn't find out about the secret society. Thank you. It's about time that you understand my true genius. But he can't. It's literally in his name. What do you mean? Wait. Did I miss a message somewhere? Hang on. I may have missed something. Of an Afuda script? I don't know what, I'm not sure what that is specifically, Brian. Also, no, we're doing the darn exercise. Enjoy this. Ah, okay. Wait, liar. Have we ever communicated your pronouns? I've just made the bold assumption, and I don't think I'm not a he. Okay, but are you a she? Because you could also be a they. Or a something else. You're a let's begin. Let's begin. Like, she is fine. Fair enough. I just made the assumption. That's why Sirix caught me off guard, because I'm like, I'm not sure what you mean by he, because I just assumed. And now I'm like, now I'm embarrassed because I'm making assumptions. Don't worry, I will make grand apologies over and over and over again for like the next 3 weeks, to the point of where you tell me to staffu. You'll see me typing in Discord to you, liar, and you'll just be like, stop it. Trying to find gender quote. I totally get that, Moose. This was, normally I just use they and them, but with liar specifically because her profile pic is feminine presenting. Just my brain just like, yeah, she, that makes sense. Nod. And I've never been called out by her for it, so I'm like, I'm gonna presume that I'm right due to no negative, like, due to non-negative reinforcements of my actions. And thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Vita. I appreciate it. Not to be confused with a witch bitch, though, which is trying to figure out which bitch she is. Finger guns. I'm sending the attack drones to your location right now. Thank God. That means I don't gotta go to work tomorrow. Oh, liar, you've saved me. All right. I can absolutely confirm that work is missing you. Good. I quit my job and moved to Japan. The attack drones will force you to go to work. No. Liar, that's like the worst thing you could do. Liar. Their aim sounds terrible. Stop it, Fita. Stop it. Stop it. All right, we're going to go do the darn workout. What was it? 20 push-ups, the balancing board, the jumping jacks, and the bicycle crunches. Okay, we'll do the jumping jacks, bicycle crunches, push-ups, balancing board. Balancing board, I can actually chat with you guys. The other ones I can't really chat. But you guys got that smooth jazz to listen to while I'm gone, so you know. It'll give you something to do. Another drone en route. Look here. Liar. Because now suddenly I'm very paranoid about pronouns. My brain's in panic mode. That's 3 more. My headphones are off. I'm standing up now. Which means we're moving the model down below. So we're done. I don't know why I zoomed in. There. Ugh, alright, so it was... Jumping jacks, 15... Okay, 15, 15, 20, 45. Okay, I can do that. Just don't send killer drones. Send ones that cause highly painful but benign shock. No, that sounds awful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. What are the other thingies? 15 bicycles. Here we go. 2, 4, 5, 11, 12, 15, and then the 20 push-ups. Here we go. Out we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7, 10. 20. God, I hate push-up. Great. Now for the balance beam. Alright, hold on, let me set my timer up and then I'll try to re-chat while I'm doing that. And go. Let me see. Mild inconvenient drones. Send them that unplug things like his mouse or keyboard, move his keys, turn off the stove when he's baking. I hate that. I hate everything about that. Also, we got to do this quickly because ads are coming up relatively soon. Although I should actually snooze. Oh shit, it's the drones. Liar, I don't have my headphones on. Gosh dang it. And we're almost done because these are not that bad actually. I should do them for longer. That's how you know the knocking is real. Good God, Liar. I'm already 10 seconds over now because you're being such a pain in the butt. Yeah, Restart. Alright. Oh, wait. Frickin' times are weird. Alright, we're gonna snooze them for a little bit. Whoop. Bleh. Nope, wrong button. Whoop. Ah, wrong button. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Appreciate that, Ling. How do you know that it was Ling and not Liar? Because it says Ling chat. You don't have to worry about DST yet. Cool. We'll look again. Nope, Ling. Heck you. And positive non-attack drones. I appreciate that, Super Blaze. I don't know what DST is. Hello from YouTube space. Hello, not the big boss. I hope that you're doing well. There. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. I don't know if it's helping or going to hinder my jet lag, but I hope it works. The words do a wibbly wobbly fade, revealing it actually says lie. Yeah, that's what I figured, Liar. Where it's just like Ling. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, NBC, we don't have to do daylight saving adjustments anymore. I wish the rest of the world would follow suit, because time zones are really hard when half the year you're a certain amount of time from someone, and then the other half of the year you're a different time. And it's just like, can we just abolish daylight savings time, please? Welcome back to the land of melted ice and snow. Yeah, okay, so it was actually technically warm in Japan the whole time that I was there. We were between 12 and 17 degrees, degree high days. But all the days were nippy because Japan has a frickin' very cool winds. So it's like always like, whoo. My goodness. Ling, stay out of this. Feet up. Stop it. How would you say that? Vanillin Bot? I hope I'm saying that correctly. Hello, Vanillin Bot. Congratulations on your first tee. They're nippy because, well, Syrinx, you've earned yourself, let's see, how long of a, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7. You got a 7-minute ban for saying the word nipples in my stream. Don't know how it happened. There's a chance that you might have gotten a gift sub at one point somehow and followed at that point, and then just, you know, is that Dub Shadow? You're playing a very dangerous game right now. Also, go to bed, Dub Shadow. Started using Twitch more active though. Well, welcome back. I hope that you had a good year during that time. I didn't say that technically, so he can't ban me. You all play dangerous games. Oh my god, it's a Cobalt! RIP, didn't get a new T. Is okay though. You're banning people for Dub, I'm not doing it because you want to get banned. That's why you want to get banned. And thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Cobalt. I appreciate it. Also, we're going to be stepping away in a moment for some ads. Hope the trip to the land of Gundams and Godzilla went well. It did go very well. Oh, sorry, you were muted. I was actually making the clip. Wow. Haya, you are a fuck. Okay, I'm watching it and then we're going for a quick... Then we're going for a quick ad break. One moment. Oh, God. It's because I was counting. You can't do this, Haya. That's going to be in one of those freaking clip roulettes. Where it's just going to be me saying 6, 7. You're banned for... Minutes, you're banned for saying nipples on my stream. Wow. I come back and show Haya nothing but kindness. Nothing but kind words. Saying that I miss chatting with her and I hope to stream with her again soon. And I get bullied. Bullied. Woke up and chose violence. All right, really quickly before the pre-rolls. Hi, Luna D did it earlier today where she said something that you're just like clipped. I think she was playing Date Everything. And she was dealing with one of the characters she didn't like. And somebody made the joke about like, well, what about the butt plug? And she's just like, I like the butt plug. The butt plug made me feel things. And I'm like, quote. Anyway, we're going to be taking a quick little 3-minute ad break if you guys can. Then are able to. Hope that you get up and stretch, grab yourself something, grab yourself some drink. Wish you guys taking care of yourselves. We'll be back ASAP. BRB. I never told you that. Bye. back. Oh, and Lunity's here. Hello, Lunity. Not even mad. Stupid T. Well, welcome. Lunity, I need your help because we're talking about the trip to Japan and I don't remember locations very well. Also, trying to eat a bag of candy, but the bag of candy is resisting me. Oh, well, we're twins. We're twins? Oh, that's right, because you stole my hoodie. And then kept it. That's not true. The DNA test just came in. Well, that's embarrassing. Scream, stop resisting, and then beat it. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I was referring to your butt plugs make me feel things thing earlier. I mean, I didn't tell them anything. Oh my god. Oh my god. You said the candy was resisting. Cobalt, you're so political for not being political. There it is. The amount of times I got that expression while I was in Japan is incalculable. I just get a... It was great. Is allowed to judge you for your life choices. Yeah, but she's not allowed to judge my jokes because my jokes are, like, objectively funny. Hold on. I mean, speaking of this, here are 2 lines of text I'm doing something with right now. Seriously, why are the cops always after me? 2. This is just polygraph tests over and over, but with Pokemon. I won't be a part of this. So stunning and brave. Will is hilarious. Thank you. It's about time you said it. Because Chinese is all about puns. Yeah, same with Japan. Japan also really likes their puns. Unjust, unlawful. Oh no, he's back. Ban. No, my gummy. Where the heck did that thing go? One moment, chat. All's good. We found them. What kind of sweets do you have? They're just, Haribo Kinder Mix. So they're just a bunch of, like, assorted candies, essentially. And thank you for the lurker check-in, liar. Have yourself a good lurkerin'. Also, Ling, I was considering on running, because apparently there are still some spots open for doing a sponsored stream for Enfield, and I'm like, oh, I could do that on Sunday. And then I was about prepping for stream, and I'm like, I don't really want to start. I don't really want to come back after 2 weeks with a, hey guys, I've never done a sponsored stream before, but we're doing one. Like, nah. I took it and then didn't do it. Hiya, you're a monster. You're a monster. Will has sake Kit Kats. I do. Comes back to Japan and immediately sells the fuck out. Well, I need the money to move to Japan, Cobalt. I gotta get the money somehow. So I might sign off. No worries, Super Blaze. If that's the case, no worries at all. Feet pics. No, I'm not that desperate. That's for when I get to Japan, Cobalt. That's when they're like, well, how can you prove that you can make money here? And I'll just take off one shoe and like a quarter of my sock. And they'll be like, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna sponsor. Searinx donates $100 to make it that it's a Searinx stream. First thing I do when I start stream, go thanks for the hundo, and then ban them for 100 minutes. I don't remember that, Dorn. That's not real. You're speaking in riddles. Well, that'd be kind of funny. Yeah, exactly. He paid. We're talking about donuts and Helldivers. I mean, I could probably talk about donuts and Helldivers for 100 minutes. You know, while we wait for you to get back. And it's true, I did eat some of Lunity's caramel cranberry eggs. There were 4 of them, and I'm like, can I have one? And she's like, there was this, I remember too, because there was this pause of like, I guess. Like, just had like this pause, and I'm like, is that a yes? Or is that a hesitation? Waiting. Wait, I'm waiting. But if you never had a donut, you wouldn't know how sweet and good a good one is. I mean, true, Moose. You can't, how to say it, you can't experience. Where did I put the Wonder Bars? Oh, God. Where would the Wonder Bars be? Where in the 9 hex did I put those? Because I was like, we're going to put them here so that we don't forget them. I know you have them. And I put them somewhere so that the cats couldn't get to them. I was quoting David Lynch. Moose, I would have just believed that you had come up with that. You could have held on to that. I would have never known the difference. As far as I'm aware, they're not in my bag, Lunity, so you should be good. I just don't know where they are. No way, I don't need credit for stuff. Too late. Moose said it. First person I ever heard talk about that you don't. If you never had a donut, you wouldn't know how sweet and good it is. That was Moose. That's a classic Moose quote right there. Dropper of philosophies. Okay, well now you got me paranoid, so I'm gonna go check my bag real quick. Chat, entertain yourselves for a moment. Gonna hide as I look, because I'm very suddenly like, no, I'm pretty sure they're at your apartment, but now I can't say that with any kind of confidence, so. Not in the backpack. They're somewhere at your place. Did Will steal the Wonder Bars? As far as I can tell, they're not in there. I'm sorry, Cobalt. I'm sorry I've surprise! Oh my god, it's all gonna be yes, isn't it? You guys suck. Lunity, I have no idea where they are. I don't think they're in my backpack, though, but now I'm paranoid. I might check the backpack again. Hidden compartment situation. And now have a good night, Brian. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Do yourself a good rest of your weekend, my dude. I'm sure it's somewhere. Yeah, but where? It's either on your table. More like forgot. Probably. And thank you for the lurk, by the way, Serious. I appreciate it. Are you sure they're not like in your cupboard or something? I remember putting them somewhere with such confidence. So, like, these go here. Because you wouldn't let me have one, so I'm like, heck it. Look, they're either on your table, or they're in your cupboard, as far as I can tell. As far as I can remember. Put them in his tummy with such confidence. God, I wish. They're such good candy bars. You didn't put them on. I hope not. Because I'm a foot taller than Lunady, so that would be incredibly mean and also bullying. Hi, I hate that your clip is now considered a top clip. Just so you know. Lunady, get out of bed. You have to go check these places. R.I.P. If it means anything, while I was in Japan with Lunady, I was slowly learning how to, like, look at the world through her eyes, in the sense of that while we were walking, I would try to, like, kind of fit, like, project her sight line and be like, okay, this is what she can see and this is what she can't see. And then try to make sure that I could keep an eye out for some hazards that she wouldn't see, and then kind of try to move her out of the way before they would show up. I'm trying so hard to think about where they could be. I'm pretty sure they're just on the table somewhere. Like, I'm running. I remember holding up the chocolate bars to you. And then, like, putting them down and being like, no, these need to go here. So that the cats can't get to them. God dang it. Why do I have this miner? Cat's got him anyway. I doubt it. Plastic's too tough for them. Not on table. So they're either in one of the cupboards. Is it in that basket in the hallway? Did I for some reason go like, yeah, I'll put him here for now so that I don't forget? Check that basket in the hallway. They might be in there. I'm always so sure that I'll easily remember. Dude, Moose, you're hitting. There they are. Fucking, there you go. It just, all of a sudden I'm like, I'm pretty sure we were heading out the door and I was just like, no, we're not forgetting it. Bam. It makes sense. Hello, Zarnian Pizza Lover. I hope that you're doing well. And fellow sleepy boys. But good. See? I told you they existed. Don't you get upset with me. Well, did not steal. He's too Canadian. True, I did consider it at one point, though. I'll admit it. I'm eating one for breakfast. Hell yeah. End up searching. Yeah, exactly. Or when you're like, there's no way I'd forget that I'd put it here. Put something on top of it shortly afterwards. Tear the house apart looking for it because it's underneath of a small piece of paper. All right, let's go to the predictions. Did I steal? No, I did not. Complete prediction. Bam. Congratulations to those who won a bunch of points. Oh my god, congratulations Dorn specifically for gaining the 20k. Hot dang. Just makes me think of the South Park episode where everybody bets against Jesus winning the boxing match except for one person. And it's Satan. Like, Dorn was like, nah, I can win everything. And I will. Of what voted yes, still counts. You still gained. Still the big gains. Also, Haya, can we go back to the fact that you took a sponsorship and then never did it? Can we talk about that for a second? Haya, join the call. Haya, there's an interrogation happening right now. Join the call. Pardon the burp. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to fix my posture. My posture just went to hell from, Stop pressuring your rival to join the cult. I'm not pressuring her to join the cult. I'm asking why she had a business opportunity that she threw away. Unacceptable. Has to be accounted for. So can we just appreciate this jazz for a moment? Oh! Yeah, Moose, for some reason people assume that I'm part of a cult. I don't know why. Or that I'm running a cult. Technically, if we're gonna get real technical about it, every streamer to some semblance of a degree is a cult leader. You don't have any cult iconography or everything? Looks at Benji? Yeah, none whatsoever. Was making a joke about cult. Oh. Arm around Cobalt. Well, why didn't you just say so, Noogie? Like a deadly noogie, though. Like the one where you can feel your hair coming off the scalp kind of style. Or like serious gaslighting energy, which is cults kind of are. True, but there's also, how to say it, there are rituals. And in its simplest form, showing up to streams, knowing the memes, aka the language, like the in-group language, those are cult methods. But I mean, that's not a whole lot different from like fandoms in that regard, right? Will could never convince me to drink the Kool-Aid. But what was your favorite flavor though, Snappa? And what if I promised there was no cyanide? Like I crossed my heart and hope to die. Satisfies our instinctual tribal desire. Human. Why do you keep? I know predictions. I know that that's what it was. I don't know why you're. Dismiss this message. I know. Thank you. Get out of here. Why are you still going? I'm so confused. Fandoms are just decentralized cults. Well, that's crazy, Cobalt. Really wants to hammer home that you're not a thief. I'd let it keep going. I mean, true. If anybody's ever heard the song... Oh, what is the song again? I Ain't No Thief by the Viagra Boys. Very strange song. But this, I think the chorus is, I ain't no thief. I said I ain't no thief. I said I ain't no thief. We just have the same stuff. The Viagra Boys. Yeah, Lunity, I don't think you would like them, but they're interesting. They're a punk band. Like, very punk. But they have two songs that I enjoy. Like, Ain't No Thief is really good. Hold on, I gotta re-look up the lyrics for that one specifically. Yeah, there you go. I Ain't No Thief. Showed up to the party and my favorite coat on the back was an image of a shrimp in a boat. When you saw what I was wearing, you got real upset and said, that's the jacket that I got from my grandma. Oh, well, I promise I ain't seen you before, and maybe your grandma had bought a couple more. Maybe I helped her at the grocery store. She gave me one as a gift. Oh, stop. So quit bitching, motherfucker. I went out on the porch to smoke a cigarette. Had 6 or 7 lighters in my left pocket. I took one out that said Shrimp City Beach, 1993. And you told me that's where you had your birthday party and that the lighters were given as gifts. Well, I was there too, just dipping my toes on the beach, man. And I had that lighter specifically made for me, motherfucker. I ain't no thief. They're good songs. I can't remember what the other one was that I really like. Now I gotta look it up. One moment. I'm on this side now. I'm here now. I think Troglodyte was also a pretty good one. Oh, Punk Rock Loser. That's the one. Okay, actually, hold on. Do I have... Or wait, does this... Oh, it does play by accident. Ah, that's a weird approach to it. But yeah, just, like, we'll listen to a couple seconds of this just so that you understand, that you guys get it, you know? Shouldn't be too loud, hopefully. There. The chorus drives me up the wall, though. I need to find the chorus really quickly just so that you understand how much. Like, the chorus is so strange. This should be it. Yeah. Here we go. Chorus. I ain't your average normal dude, it's sure and glamorous. I keep things loose, I ain't your average punk rock loser, yeah, I'm a savage. I'm really cool. I hate that line so much. I'm really cool. Like, it's so stupid. But it's a great song. Actually quite good. Punk Rock Loser by Viagra Boys. Would recommend. I think Troglodyte's also pretty good, but they're all very weird. Like, they're all punk. So, like, be prepared for some very strange songs. Yeah, I'm really cool. Like, just that part. Yeah, I'm a savage. I'm really cool. Like, silly. Silly songs. And yeah, Ain't No Thief. Once again, recommend. Good.
Here comes the boy.
Back to jazz.
2 years.
2 years! Thank you, Lunity. I appreciate that. Oh, wait. I've actually goofed, I just realized. Because that should be another spin, but I never activated the one thing with FIDA, so I gotta do that real quick. I'm so cool that I wear sunglasses over my sunglasses. Dude, there was this one guy while we were sitting and eating that walked by. It was dead of night, like 11 p.m. He was wearing sunglasses, a fur coat, like these really fuzzy pants, and like silk, or how to say it, like these really expensive looking shoes. And I was like, damn, that guy's a pimp. Are you AI? I am not. Dude is living life. Yeah, the sunglasses just made me laugh a lot though. I was only distracted lightly though, because Lunity, what is actually the name of the frickin' chicken place? If she's there, because like I don't actually know its name. But it's really, really good. Oh, the seasoning for it was incredible. Yeah, it was like a chicken shack, or like fried chicken shack place. It was very, very good. I don't know what the actual name of the thing was, though. It was this tiny little thing. I don't even know if it's a franchise. It seemed too small to be a franchise, but maybe I'm crazy. Hold on, I still need to trigger. Always try to support local. Yeah, that's why I really enjoyed going to like some of the bars there, because they were like these small little bars. You know, you took pictures, but did you two eat at Eggslet? No. I just saw it, laughed, and then we got on a train. That was like incredible. Incredible. Yeah, I looked at the menu later, Ling, and was like, I may have made a mistake. Ah! So Larcy, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. And hello, Dumedi. I hope that you're doing well. Solarcy, how was the art makings? I forgot an I, didn't I? I did forget an I. That's great. I'm so good at this. Ignore that Solarcy. That Solarcy, not important. That's the Solarcy that's important. That's the one you want to actually support. Finish the close? Hell yeah. Congratulations, Solarcy, and hello, everybody. Hope that you all had fun over at Solarcy's place. If you're not following Solarcy, you should. She's been doing a lot of art recently. She also plays Genshin Impact, and I can't remember the other thing because I haven't gotten a chance to come to your streams lately because work and also been on vacation for 2 weeks. I'm sorry, Solarcy. I'm sorry that I've done this to you. Vakey, yeah, I actually came back last night. I came back from Japan. And I presume that's Cobalt. Thank you for giving Solarcy a shout out, Cobalt. I appreciate that. If it wasn't Cobalt, though, appreciate it regardless. This darn thing actually be... I think I have to play one of these specifically. I'm just doing this just so that it triggers. There we go. Because that's what's supposed to happen. Because that was not there. Is it not going to trigger? Okay, there we go. I was like, no, did I break the things? There you go. We done. We done do a thing. Now I got to do something. Got to clean the paint off me so that I don't get it everywhere. A good choice, Solarcy. Good luck. Be brave. Don't fall in. Or do. You know, I can't tell you how to live your life. That's not my place. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Let me see, and I need to do there. And now I gotta switch to a different person to support. There we go, there we go. All right, and we grab here. Goodness gracious me. There you go, Fida, you did it. You technically pushed us over the edge. I don't know if she's there at the moment. I hope she is. But if not, I hope she's having a good time doing what she's doing. Punishment wheel. Not push-ups again. God damn it. I take it back. Fida, you're in the punishment corner. You're in the timeout corner. Your poor arms. Oh, more like my poor back. My back's been kind of wonky lately, so I need to change my posture a little bit for the push-ups to make sure that I'm not putting as much pressure on my back, but I'm doing it nonetheless. Boop, we're going to do that because we spun the spuns and the spinnies of the spins variety. So we're going to do that really quickly because otherwise I know that I'm going to forget. And you guys know that I'm going to forget. You know how I am. You know how good I am at remembering things. Spoilers. I'm not. At all. All right. We are going to go quickly do those push-ups. I will be right back. Entertain yourselves. Amuse yourselves for a moment with the lovely jazz. We're actually going to increase the jazz just a little bit so that it's a little bit more prominent so that you don't have to just listen to me go, what? Etc., etc. And I just go like that. Because when it comes to exercise, hiding. So last week, today was the first day. And several where got out of bed without resulting in, well, first of all, I'm sorry to hear that, Moose. But second, I'm glad that it's starting to improve. As someone who suffers from lower back pain, I can relate to some degree where you're just like, you feel that twist or that tingle and you're like, oh no. Oh no. 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 All right, I'm just gulping some water beforehand. All right, I'll be right back. Oh. Original energy was in my neck. My whole back is unstable. No, I always get one random sneeze, cough motion before borking it again. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds very unpleasant. I hope whatever triggers it goes the frick away. Sorry, I'm also just gulping the liquids because they're good for you. There we go. What the heck was I even talking about? I've lost my train of thought. Oh yes, for the peeps who have raided in, go take care of yourselves. Eat, hydrate, stretch, decompress, sleep, whatever it is that you need to do, please by all means do so. Heck, not just by all means, it's required. It's demanded of you. We do outrageous demands around here. And the majority of them involve me being like, why are you here? Go take care of yourself. Whatever that means to you. Ugh, now I'm burpy. Blech. That'll teach me to drink water, eat candy, and do push-ups. Highly unacceptable. Unreasonable, one might even say. Now you're burpy? Yeah. Yeah, Lunity, I am. You gonna judge me for it? Gonna judge me for it? That's what I thought. Wrong button. I'm so used to hitting that one. Ugh. Not for burping. Oh, yeah. Then what, huh? Huh? Then what? Say it. I dare ya. Sorry. I'm being very antagonistic right now. It's not very nice of me, honestly. Ooh, excuse me. Will was so stinky. No, I wasn't. I wasn't stinky. I was gassy. It's different. Japan's got that food that just... how to say? Just gets the toot machine up and running. Out here just making all the little toots. and then getting upset with me when I do basic bodily functions. Very unreasonable. Who's the real villain here, Lunity? Me or you? Spoiler alert, it's you. Also, that's right. Okay. After the next break, we're going to try a demo. Because I already tried it. I got to try it at Lunity's. But I want to make sure that people are aware of it. Because it's cool. And as I said, I was originally going to stream, or was thinking about grabbing a sponsorinos of the Arc Knight's Endfield, just specifically to give myself an excuse to play it. But it's like, that's not what we're gonna do today, methinks. I can't do it tomorrow, so if we're gonna do it, it's gonna be next week sometime. Either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, depending on how things go. But we'll cross that bridge when we burn it, as they say. They say that all the time. Also, pardon the yawns. I am in the thralls of jet lag, which is not too horrible, except that I was having a really hard time staying asleep last night. Like, I woke up early and was like, because of the one, there was the time change. Due to like time zones, but then there was also a time change due to the daylight savings. So when I woke up and looked at my alarm and it was like 11, I said, what? Like, I was so out of it that it took me a while before I fully like comprehended that I could like check when my alarm was. And then when I checked, my alarm was for like 1:30, and I'm like, why am I awake? Roll over, try to go back to sleep. Things don't make sense because now I'm used to sleeping in a different bed because I was for like a week and a half. So now it's like, I don't know what's what anymore. It's terrible. When you get used to things and then it gets abruptly changed. That's why traveling is bad for you, obviously. Convince me I'm wrong. You can't. You can't. Despite the fact that it was really cool. Okay. Chat. I have to tell a story. Lunity can give you the names of the places, but I will tell the story. So, there's this place in Kyoto where you can walk through these gates. Like hundreds of the things. It's this big trail that leads to the top of like a mountainside. It's really neat. That one. I'm not going to be able to say that correctly. Fushimi Niari. All the things that she just said. It's also like 1,000 steps, and I don't mean steps as in walking steps. I mean like stairs, like elevated platforms. So Lunity and I go for the walk. It's a long walk. It's not particularly fast. It doesn't have to be, but it's definitely one of those things where like once you make it to the top, you're like, oh, really glad that the rest of this is going to be mostly downhill. And then as we're going back down again, we come across this little shop. There's like one every like couple of minutes you bump into a little shop. There's like a resting spot. You can buy water. You can buy like snacks. You can buy souvenirs, etc. It's like every little while you come across like this little plateau that you can just either shop at, get something at. And we come across one. And it has these really nice little like protection charms. And I'm like, oh, this would be really nice to potentially get as a souvenir. And then like the dumb little anxiety frugal part of my brain is just like, you don't need it. And I'm like, you're right. Yeah, let's not get it. So we go down we go down to the very bottom again, and we do the thing where you bow at the the big gates as like a sign of respect. And we're kind of sitting there because Lunity wants to get the inscription, like the calligraphy of the shrine, because she had bought a book for that. And the book is specifically for you to go and get the calligraphy of each shrine in Japan. Please look at the chat in accordance so that you understand what I'm talking about, because I don't know the words. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna go get that. And then she kind of looks at me and she's just like, what's up? And I'm like, I regret not buying the thing. She's like, do you want to go back up again? I'm like, I think I want to go back up again, because I want to get it for my mom. You know, I want to get it for mom. And there was this little bit of humming and hawing, and finally I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm going back up again. And she's like, well, I want to go get the stamp, and I don't want to slow you down. I'm like, that's okay. I should be back in like 20 minutes. So I go. After already doing the original 2,000 steps. And I go, and I'm going, and I'm going, and I'm going, and I'm going. Like, I'm going the opposite direction of the first way we went so that I make it to the shop. And I like get to the part where I'm pretty sure it is, and I kind of glance around, and the table that was there wasn't there. So I'm like, okay, I must be in the wrong spot. So I go up a bit more, and I get to the next platform, and I'm like, well, this doesn't look like it. So I go to the next platform, and my legs are burning, and my lungs are burning, and I'm like getting like little bouts of lightheadedness because I'm trying way, like I'm pushing myself way too hard considering what I was already doing. And then I reach the top, and I'm like, no. So I text Lunity, I'm like, hey, where was the shop? And we kind of talk back and forth, and I eventually learn that I probably missed the shop closing by about 2 minutes. And so I'm just at the top of this damn mountain being like, not only did I climb up here for nothing, but now I also gotta go all the way back down again. So I go all the way back down. All the way to the bottom. And I'm like, hey, where are you at? I just made it to the bottom. She's like, I'm near this spot. I'm like, okay. I get to Lunity. She shows me the calligraphy because she went and got it, which she should, because the reason she knew that it was closed is because the calligraphy was starting to close down too, because a lot of the tourism and shrine stuff like close at that time. So I'm glad that she got it. And so and not the big boss. It's called Fushimi Inari. I hope I'm saying that correctly. It's in Kyoto. And so I get there and she shows me and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then she reaches into her pocket and holds something out, and I take it, and it's the charm. And I'm like, where did you get this? She's like, well, there's where you get the shrines, the signing for the shrine. And then just around the corner, there is a shop that looks that has exactly the same stuff as the one up there. And it was closing, so I figured I bought it for you. And I'm like, thank you so much. What's wrong, Haya? What's wrong? And then, so we start walking towards the train station because, like, I'm dead. Like, I'm so dead. Like, my legs just hurt so badly. we get to the station. We're just about to check in. And I'm like, she's like, I want to get, oh my God, what was it? What was it again? Tamayaki? Hot pot. Or like the Japanese hot pot. I don't remember what it was called. But Lunati's kind of just like, yeah, I know roughly where it is. You know, like I can kind of... Shabu shabu, that's what it was. And she's like, yeah, I know roughly where it is. And I kind of grab her by the arm, just in like a pause. And I just like turn her towards me. I'm like, I cannot take kinda. Like, I need you to know exactly where it is, because I only have enough steps to make it the direct course. Like, I need exactly directions, because I don't know if I have the leg energy for wandering. And we get there, and it's delicious. Oh my God, nothing tastes better than when you are physically exhausted. You forgot to mention the gacha icing on the cake. I forgot about the gacha. Thank you for reminding me. No, 2 gachas. Because we did the little stick shaking thing. And my little horoscope was, you will have good luck today. And I remember when I was on top of that stupid mountain for the second time. Because what you do is you get this little, how to say it, this hexagon prism. And you shake it, and there's a bunch of sticks inside. And one of the sticks will come out of this tiny little hole, and it will have a number on it. And that number will be a fortune. Anything from like 1 to 26, I'm pretty sure, or 30 something, I can't quite remember. But essentially, you get it, and it will be like a little bit of poetry, and will let you, and it has kind of horoscope energy to some degree. Luna D's was bad luck, and mine was good luck. And what you can do at the bottom of the shrine before the walk is there's this little spot where you can tie the bad luck ones to it. And it's supposed to be like the monks or like the shrine keepers can like bless them and like push the bad luck away. And as I was coming back down, I remembered I had that stupid good luck, and I wish that I had come across a line of them again, because on both sides of the mountainside you can also tie them up. And I was just like, fucking like, good luck my ass, I should tie this one down. Like, I should tie this one down to there so that they can bless the quote good luck out of this thing. And then, so yeah, but then when I made it to the bottom, it turned out Luna D had gotten one, which I cannot express my gratitude more for. And then, just as we're about to leave the train, I see one of those little gotcha machines, the ones that show you what's in it, and you put X amount of monies in and you get a little ball. I can't remember the exact term for the darn things. Well, I saw one that were the little samurai statues that are like pen holders. And I was like, oh, that could potentially hold my Cintiq pen. That would be really cool. So I check. There's balls in there. And it was only 300 yen. Maybe it was 400. I think it was 400. So that's like not quite $4 Canadian. It'd be like $3.75 roughly. So like almost nothing. Put the money in. Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Hear no click at any point in time while I'm turning it. And eventually, after about 12 turns, I'm like, this fucking thing just stole my money. And we're past the time of when most of the shops are open. So there is no one here that I can go to be like, hey, your thing just stole my money. So I'm just like, fuck it, we're going to Shabu Shabu because I'm mad. But then I will get to that, Lunity. Then we got to Shabu Shabu. It was fucking delicious. It is just like hot broth that you dip meat into and then eat. And then veggies and then eat. Great. Fantastic. I don't know how much meat I ate, but I ate a lot because it was all you can eat. It was like, I don't remember how much it was. A little bit more than 5,000 yen. Yeah, about a little bit more than 5,000 yen. So about $25 per person. But I ate so much. And then I learned that they had a waffle maker. So I made myself a waffle. And then I learned that they had soft serve ice cream. So I had like 8 bowls of soft serve ice cream. I ate so much good food during that frickin' evening. It was incredible. I put ice cream on the waffle mousse. You get it. It was so good. Not the big boss. That is an insane thing that you've just taught me. Shabu means crystal meth in Filipino. That's crazy. It felt like meth, the amount of good food there was. Oh yeah, and there was cotton candy that I helped Lunity make. Because she's like, I don't know how the machine works. And it's like, instructions. It was so good. So good. Totally worth it. After that, I was like, I can feel my legs again. I can walk. I feel energized. I feel great. I conked out that night. Like, I was unconscious. But to go back to what Luna D was saying earlier, and I've had hot pot before, Ling. One city that I lived in for a while. I tried hot pot there, and it was quite good. I went out for some of those Orbeez because some coworkers were like, "Hey, would you be willing to like try it once? Like, I don't care where you pull, like just pull one and just give me the orb. I don't care what it is. It's just cool to be able to say that I have something from Japan." I'm like, yeah, I can do that. So my one coworker's really into Gundam. His autism is literally Gundam. That dude knows basically all the Gundam lore. He knows all the series. He's watched if not all the series. He is Gundam crazy. So I see one of those devices with Gundam in it. And I'm like, perfect. Like, easy. 500 yen, do it. Bam. And I put the yen in, and I turn the cog, and it goes crunk. No orb comes out. So I turn it again. Crunk. No orb comes out. So I turn it again. Crunk. No orb comes out. And then Luna D looks at the actual thing and looks behind the poster and notices a distinct lack of orbs inside the machine. And I'm like, fuck. So, bless her heart, she goes to one of the management and it's just like, hey, so we just put money into one of the machines without realizing it. Can we get the muns back? And they were kind enough to give me the muns back. And I was like, bah, 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 bah. Good thing there was another Gundam beside it that was slightly different. And it was just like, well, I got the muns back. That one actually has orbs in it. Chunk, 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 chunk. Got one. Also, we have pre-rolls, so we do have to quickly ad break. I apologize. I will keep telling stories while we play the demo because there's lots of stories to tell. But we need to take a quick 3-minute break to make sure that the server spirits are not complaining. You know that they like to get sassy and bitter and grumpy. So What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick little 3-minute ad break. That doesn't mean that we need to pay attention to it, though. In the meantime, instead of watching ads, we can just get up and stretch, get something to eat, get something to drink, make sure we are taking care of ourselves. So I'll be back ASAP. BRB. Okay, so I don't know how loud this is. So let me know if it's a little bit on the loud side. If you guys have not tried this demo yet, then you're going to get to experience with me why it's so cool. Sounds fine, or maybe a bit quiet. All right, we're cranking it. By that much. Just a tiny bit extra. Okay. We're gonna give this a go. We're cranking, of course. How can we not?
Japan, the future. The merciless climate crisis has pushed humanity into air-purifying domed cities. A future not so distant from yours. A company called Miraido has connected the country through an underground network of supersonic railway systems, the back train. The high-tech cities have become crowded, jammed, full of families pursuing a better life. But really, who cares about all that? This is a story about fishermen, about artisans, about farmers.
No, Ling,
This
you'll
is a story
see.
about outlaws, orphans, and families. This is a story about those who remain outside.
If it gets too loud, let me know. I don't quite know what the volume levels here are.
These tracks are getting worse by the day. Well, no time to waste.
I have to play with the volumes a little bit. The volumes are off. Where's my audio? Cranking music. Cranking announcer. Cranking the specials. That should be good. Alright, we'll see if I can remember. Oh no. Trust me, this is very neat. You will see in a little bit. Although I think some of you guys are probably starting to see what kind of a game this is. Oh, I already want to start doing the things, but I'm not gonna. Pick a direction. Gosh dang, still trying to get used to the controls again. Oh yeah, there's the other thing. Ain't nobody got time for this, drives off, dang right. Woo, that was a close call. Gambled and won. Oh yeah, that's right. Now you also got a hold to jump. We just get the joys of being a drifting train. Yep, there's the next one. We get to jump the frickin' tracks. It's so ridiculous. I love it. Don't worry, we're not quite done with it yet. I just gotta beat the tutorial part first. Oh, that's right, the stomp. Now that I'm like actually replaying it, I'm like, oh wait, this game's fucking ridiculous. Right, you gotta jump there first. My bad. Just like, what the heck? And I still feel like, what the heck? Thankfully, they do have an icon that pops up to show you
ordered
what
some
you do
ramen?
with the screen cover stuff. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you for your patronage.
Wait, your train driving skills are out of this world. Are you a dense attacker?
What
I
now?
stick to my guns,
No
though.
way.
He's
You don't
so
know about
uncomfortably
Denji Tech?
close.
The most skilled drivers in Japan compete against each other doing tricks and races.
Dench attack. Is that really a thing?
Yes, you've got to try it.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, what Lunadee said. They basically... The creator was playing around with a little model train similar to those finger skateboards and was just like, well, wait. Game, though. Okay, tell me how to get cool at this, Densha attack thing. You're already pretty cool. You definitely need tricks. Tricks? Yeah, this is a trick calibration station the attackers use to practice their stunts. Try stuff like flipping your machine in midair before falling on the traps. I see, like this.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1, go!
Now they want you to do stuff. Oh god, it's gonna be this situation again. There we go. There we go. Got it. It does have a hard time registering it sometimes. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you. There we go. Got it. There has to be a system that I just don't fully understand. Because I do pull it all the way down and it just doesn't quite register that final pull. Again, it's... Man, your controller was doing this so much easier than it was. There we go. Well, it's working now. Hey, Scotty, how's it going? Are you a train? Yeah. What about it?
That's it! Now try to pull off as many tricks as you can on the circuit.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hit the wrong button. Right, gotta do that as well. There we go. There we go. The whole thing is just a mixture of like doing tricks. Oh, you have to jump back. Okay. I didn't realize that part. While also keeping track of all of your surroundings, which can get a little bit silly at times. Sorry for not talking too much, chat. I apologize. There you go. 26 is not too bad. This is what I'm doing. I get you. I'm alrighty. It's neat. Very hi-fi rush, Jet Set Radio. Yeah, right? Like it's got really good vibes to it.
Yeah.
Got shivers up my spine. You're the real deal. Oh wait, what's your name? Ema? Or yeah, Emmy? Yeah, Emmy. Random. Thank you, Moose. I'm glad you could put him in your place. Put him in the place. Drop the formalities. I want to try a real attack course now. You'll take me, right? Okay. That's right. We don't know this yet. This is spoilers, but he's actually a photographer. And yeah, this is the stuff that gets my attention, for better or for worse. The fact that there are ranks, there are challenges. My brain's like, well, I wanna get the things. So that's what we're gonna do. This game reminds me of the SNES game Uniracers. I don't know it, not the big boss, but Bummer. Now it's the perfect opportunity to get the basics down. It's not just about cool, but you also need to be fast. You need to reach the goal in time with at least a minimum amount of points. Points? Points are calculated by... Wait, I just want to have fun. You do the counting. It'll be my pleasure. I happen to be quite knowledgeable on the scoring system. All right, check this out.
3、2、
Check it.
1、
I goofed. Yes! Okay, I remembered for no reason that thing is there. Sorry, chat. I'm also minorly just like really intrigued by this game. If it wasn't that obvious. Oh yeah, I was supposed to honk. Whoops. I didn't scare the bats. Embarrassing. I did not. I jumped by accident. I acknowledge my silly rudeness. Don't worry about it. Do I catch it? Oh, I don't catch it. Okay, I have to. Okay, I understand. Ich verstehe. Bam. I jump. Oh, I had to jump. That's what it is. Oh, when you get that double red, you're like, I don't know what to do. Don't know why they gave that to me. Shouldn't have given it to me, but I got it. Once again, shouldn't have been mine. Ooh, too early. Just too early.
We'll get him next time.
Right there.
Yeah, got a cool shot.
And... Bam! Keeps telling you to turn. Moose, the reason it's telling you to turn is because there is a turn there, but it depends on which lane you're on. Because you can hop onto one or you can hop on the other. It just depends on which one you're at, so you gotta just pick one, basically. I didn't do a no-crash finish. I didn't scare the bats in the cave, so we do have to, unfortunately, do it again. Because that was just, it was just no good, you know?
3、2、1、GO!
It's okay. We're gonna make it work regardless. We're gonna get it. You'll see. We're gonna do it just fine. And while doing all the things, I think I scared him that time. I'm pretty sure. See, we'll go this way this time. Ooh, almost didn't. Ah. Yeah, I realized with the jump that was the mistake. did do that. Okay. Hold on, I'm turning now. There we go. I'm starting to get into the groove of it a little bit. Maybe a mistake? Nope, still good.
Got a cool shot.
We'll do the big boosts. And give us the final one. Bam! There we go. And hello, the turbo. How are you? Sorry, I was focused. Too dang focused, one might even say. Dang it, I still didn't go fast enough. Embarrassing. And congratulations on your first tee of the turbo. I hope that you're doing well. Gosh dang it. All right, we gotta do it one more time, and this time I can't goof. This time I can't goof. No goofs. Not a goof to be had. I promise.
1
The soundtrack on its own is already like, yeah. I gotta be a part. I gotta just do it again. You know, I can do this a second time. It'll be fine. You just start. I don't know. It just draws you in. You know. You're like, no, I can do this. It's just satisfying as well. I guess that's the other reason behind Oh, almost goofed it, but I didn't, and that's what's important at the end of the day. My brain short-circuited for a moment there. Dang it! Look out! Thought that this bad boy was oh, it's a double bounce? That's a shame. That means I gotta do it again. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry that I'm like this. The risk taker. There we go. And I don't think I technically need to do it, but you know, when you've already done it, it's like, well, I mean, we're just gonna. Bam. Seeing this right, you're kind of like a Subway Surfer, but actual subway car? I mean, kinda. It's the turbo, if you've ever seen those little, like, finger skateboards before, it's like that, but with a subway. Ah, I even got the time right, but I didn't do a no crash. Ah, do I want to be that guy? And hey, riders, how's it going? And hello, Cha-Cha QT. I hope that you're doing well. Ah, do I want to do it? Be that guy? Fine, I'll be that guy. But this time we're doing it right. No goofs. No gooferinos. This is the one for all the beans. Also, I know I don't actually need to do that, but there's just... about it. I'm not totally risking risking it for the biscuit right now just because I wanna do something silly. Couldn't beat me. Not even once. There we go. No roofs this time. Woo. Forgot about the jump. Don't worry about it. I didn't forget. You guys thought that I forgot. I didn't actually. I was just testing you. Alright. It's cool. It's cool. Everything's fine. Alright, we're at this part right now. Do it. I don't think it matters too much, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And bam. All right, that should be a clean go. Give me the clean go. Loving the soundtrack. Same. It definitely makes it a lot easier to. There we go. There's perfect. Bam. All right, we can officially go to the next one. I'm sorry, everyone. Playing a dangerous game? Nah. Perfect run, let's go. Dang right. All right, who's the best? Densh attacker. Blah, blah, blah. The dyslexia just does not like that word. Attacker around here. That would be Yoshi. I saw this picture, chat, and immediately got angry. I was like, oh, I don't like her. I don't like her immediately. Yeah, Yoshi's a high school dropout from a wealthy family. Her only interests are partying, fashion, and spending her parents' money. Sounds like a real character. Hey, this magazine is super cool. Do you like it? It's a Densh Attack fanzine I'm editing. I want to read more. Well, I'm still putting it together. Tell you what, you help me get some great pictures by performing tricks on these circuits, and I'll share all the intel with you. Deal. Let's go challenge Yoshi. Well, Yoshi's in Fukuoka, and she's got quite a notorious gang. We're bound to face some of her Kogals controlling the area. No problem. Just point me in the right direction. This pose makes my back hurt. Her pose right here is so like I'm curling my back, and it's like, stop it. Stop hurting yourself. Shrimp mode activate. Absolutely. In pray tell. Stop it. Oh yes, that's this one. Okay. All right, here we go. Huh? Who let this fashion disaster walk onto our tracks? The minute I read that and then looked at her, and I'm just like, we're the fashion disaster, eh? I'm gonna challenge Yoshi to a Densha attack duel. That was sweet. I won't let you, especially not looking like that. Yoshi would be scarred for life if she had to witness your outfit. Well, tough luck. I wasn't asking for your permission. Cute. You're on. Show me what you got.
3, 2,
1. We have to destroy the sandcastle, Chad. It's very important. I did forget about this hole. this part, so I'm just doing it. Just ignore me. Just ignore the madness of this. Or don't. Basket it. Turn, twist, spin, lava right ahead of us, right below us actually, above us? What would be the right wording there? Scary rock. Perform risky dodges. I did not even realize that was part of the thing. Oh yeah, this thing. Ooh, I jumped just in time. There we go. Immersion ruin. What do you mean, Moose? Oh, I almost got all of them. Almost got it all. Sorry, can we just jam to this for a moment? Yeah, we're gonna try one more time. We're gonna try once more, if
3,
nothing else.
2, 1, go!
Don't need to do that a second.
回るよみんな
That's fine. They wanted me to do a couple of risky dodges. I'll actually put myself in positions where I can do risky dodges. Maybe that was a little bit too risky. Knock those to the best of my abilities. Didn't realize they also gave points. I was just like, oh, there's an achievement thing that you can do for this. There we go. Didn't make the 15. Oh, that's a shame. I have actually not gotten the. That means I haven't actually beaten it. Because I haven't gotten the full stop or the full thing. No. One more time. We need to go full tricks mode on this. Who buys the tickets to ride the Psycho? We're not doing it for the. We're not for like I can't words when I'm on this thing. I gotta like hard on the tricks for this one, otherwise it's not gonna happen. I mean, getting the points for these boys is definitely gonna help us like a tiny bit. It's a little something, but like, points are points. We gotta make it to like 15,000 in order to do it, so, you know, points. Get them where you can. Sometimes I swear the thing just like does not want me to get the points, but it's okay. I will allow. I don't know if I'm gonna be making enough points with this one to be able to do it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't think it was good enough, but no, it wasn't. God, it's so hard to make 15,000 points. You really gotta do it right. Residents think when they see a spinning, flipping car. I don't know. I mean, technically, we're on the outskirts. Like, we're not living in the city. We're living on the outside. We're living, like, outside of, like, the more livable places. So I think a lot of these places probably aren't that full of people, maybe? I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm being like this.
3, 2, 1, go!
I need to. I'm just so determined right now. For no real reason either. Just wherever we can get points. We just need it. I'm gonna do it this time, maybe. I'm hoping. Again, points are points. Reasonable or otherwise, we need them. Alright. It's not great that that thing didn't due to just the sheer. All right, now we get the. Ah, I only made an extra. No. How do you make 15,000? Ah, I accept my fate for now. You do tricks on the whip. Just blew my fucking mind. Just blew my goddamn mind, Moose. Mistakes.
I won't give up.
Nope.
We'll get him next
Mistake on
time.
that one, my bad. Just anywhere where we can get a couple of extra points.
Ha, you're a flop. I win. What? Is she riding the Ferris wheel?
Damn, she's a monster.
Yes, we can. What? Oh, come on. Are you serious? Go downwards. Spin. Spin. No extra spin on that one. That's okay. As you can tell by my silence, I might be having a little bit of a focus moment here. I mean, the numbers are looking pretty good right now. Okay, there's rocks above us. Okay, so we can't do that. So it does really come down right here. Come on. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it. Yes! Fuck yeah! Oh, Moose with the clutch intel. Let's go. Just pull like a frickin' 1000-bit out of just that spot specifically. Oh, you legend. Yes, I'm so sorry. I needed to. And there you go. That's the demo. Very excellent, very enjoyable. Solid music. Goddamn. Me just out here just rocking. Wow. Sorry, I had to share that guy with you guys. Now, there's also Trick Park, which is just literally go in and do as many tricks as possible. This shit was gonna make me lose my mind because it brings up a bunch of stuff that you don't know. Like the fact that there are different trains that actually have different benefits. The fact that there are hardcore tricks, which are insane if you are noticing some of the gestures that's on screen right now. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It wants you to do some crazy crap in here, though. Like the fact that there's wall sliding, and there's like trick stuff.
1 go! すごいじゃん
Dang it, missed it. Look out! Goof on my part, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally hit a bunch of buttons that were not intentional.
すごいじゃん
Oh yeah, there's also fucking this. Accidentally went the same way. Embarrassing. There's just... It gets pretty complex after a while. Also, there's a freaking rainbow track. Why is there a rainbow track? Heck if I know. There was a thing. Oh, I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. There we go. It's redonkulous. I only just passed the first. Chain 3 tricks in one jump. Pull a 20 trick combo. Collect the toolboxes. Like, oh, and then finger kick 550 or 540 on a half pipe, which is like, I don't know how to do that. The dares are stupid. But yeah, there you go. There's this game. I had to share it because it's neat. And I would love to keep going with it just to know, you know? I want to know. The fighting game style inputs, the heck, right? They're really complicated, but it's technically all the tricks are done with the right thumbstick. Movement between tracks is the left thumbstick. Left trigger is brakes, right trigger is jump. Apart from A, those are like the... It's technically 4 controls plus A to move forward. It's kind of ridiculous how simple, all things considered, it is. Why do I have a bunch of notifications? What's happened? I accidentally acquired some things. I don't know how I got those things. Oh well. Regardless, these are the neat things. Play this. Play the demo if it find it interesting at all. Make sure you have a controller. It seems like controller is definitely the way to play this. But it's freaking neat. Excuse me. I think that is all the energy I have for tonight. Because I'm still dealing with jet lag. Bleh. So So we are probably just gonna wrap it up here. The jet lag coming in. Hell yes it is. Let's see, who do we raid out to? I think we're gonna just raid Nyan. She's currently playing Marathon. That seems like a reasonable place to raid out for the night. No, thank you for being here, Ling, and thank you for being here, Turbo. Thank you for being here, Lunity. Thank you for being here, Moose. Thank you for being here, everyone who has been either chatting or lurking or just popping in and out for a second. You know you guys are appreciated. Have a great rest of your day. To you as well, Turbo. Thank you so much for stopping by. Also, because I got to self-promotion and all that. There's all the places if you'd like to support me in any other, or find me in any other place. My Bluesky, my Discord, my YouTube, my ASMR channel, which still has not had any kind of love whatsoever. My Fantasy History podcast. There's another podcast in there that's supposed to be there. I forgot to put that in. Give me 1 second while I post that as well, because that is important. Yes, exactly, Lunity. But we might be missing one for a week, and that's just how it is, but I will try to make it happen. If not, I'm sorry, we'll just post the week afterwards, because I still gotta set it up and record it, and then we gotta edit it, and then I gotta edit it still. There you go, there's the other one. There's my Lunity and I's podcast. The Fantasy History podcast is a fantasy world that I created a long while ago, and have decided to create a little like history style podcast about the history of that world. And Draken, hello, I am just finishing up for the night. Can't wait for another episode, podcast episode from you too. I hope that you enjoy it the moment that it comes out. So I haven't been able to catch your streams for a while. That's because I have been in Japan for 2 weeks. So makes perfect sense, because I have not been streaming for 2 and a bit weeks. So makes perfect sense. And then what is the other one? That's it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and raid. Okay, I can't do that now because I gotta go and grab Nyen's name again. And hopefully not scare the bejesus out of her by accident. Oh, wait a second. No, I've already committed. We're committing. Dang, we're raiding already. I'm sorry, Ren. Ren. If you like kind of like skateboardy games, try this demo. It's very good. It's very, very good. Densha Attack. It's very good. Recommend. We just played it a bit. It's great. And fucking that soundtrack. Thank you for stretching the hydrate, Eccentric. I appreciate. Oh. Wow. But all right. Also, actually, while Ren is here, Ren, am I allowed to promote that already? I don't really know how to promote it yet, but am I allowed to promote it? Okay, so let me open up the thing to make sure that I'm actually saying things correctly. Gosh dang it, Triox! Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I should have raided, but no, I will do a promote. I will actually create a promote thing for it later. But Triox, how are you? How was your stream? Bam. There we go. Couldn't get that shout out typed out properly. How was the Mega Man Battle Network 2? I hope that you had a good time over there. Promotion. We're raising money at the end of the month for the IGDA Foundation. We're doing a lot of showcase. We're going to be showcasing a lot of indie games that will be on sale as we play. Easy. I will be trying to play, actually, just while we're saying it, because the one that I saw that looked really cool, Lunady, I'm going to actually point you in that direction. Obsidian Moon. Because that's what I'm hoping, that's what I'll probably be playing for that charity. Because it looks really cool. The stream was prim. That's good, I'm glad to hear. Yeah, just look up Obsidian Moon on Steam. On Steam. How's it going? Hello there, RP Doll. I hope that you're doing well. You're alive. Well, Ignis, we're just about to raid out, but Ignis, you should also try this game. It's really cool. We did well. Saved a plane. Went to Mega Man's version of 4chan. Apparently there's slime monsters there, which seems appropriate. That does sound appropriate, honestly. Alright, just specifically for... Just for Ren. Which one would be the better option here? Okay, we'll just do the Trick Park. We'll just do Trick Park again, just for Ren and Ignis so that they see. Also, Triox, if you need to go take care of yourself, please by all means do so. Alright. This is not a great representation of the game, just so you know. Because this is like the like, how to say, like points attack part of it. But
3, 2, 1.
you are a rail car doing tricks and shit. The inspiration for this by the developer was playing with a little toy train, but playing with it like one of those little finger skateboards. And while he was doing that, he had a moment of like, well, wait a minute. And so they made this game. Sorry, I'm also trying to focus. And also the frickin' the soundtrack is just absolutely fantastic, which I'm sure Ignis will specifically appreciate. There was noises and I panicked.
Multi-track drifting.
There is. I just don't know how to do it. It does exist in the game, though, I reckon. And thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. And there's the time up. This is pretty awesome. It's actually really neat. Highly recommend. Well, I did better with that track than I did last time, and I actually knocked down the chain 3 tricks in 1, so progress. You're welcome, Will, for introducing you to this. I think I found it on my own, Lunady, I'm pretty sure. Yes, Lunady, thank you for introducing me to this game. Yeah, that's a better sales page than you made it out to be. Yeah, I was like, no, wait, hold on, never mind. We're gonna take a showing of this. But yeah, it's good. Would recommend. Play it, even if just for the musics. But the general gameplay is quite good. But there you go. All right, now I gotta go and raid off. As my timer is running out. We're gonna go and raid Nyen. Because Nyen is currently playing Marathon, and a part of me is curious about it. Another part of me is like, hey, I haven't rated Nyen in quite a while, so let's do that. If you like indie games like this, stay tuned for a bunch of us showcasing some stuff at the end of the month. Bam! Ren, you're so much better at this than I am. I'm not good at promoting things. I've never been good at it. And thank you for the snoozing of the ads. And have yourself a good night, everybody. I hope that everybody... Bam! There we go. I forgot that I set that up. There you go. Thank you to Deb Shadow, to Triox, and to Solarcy for the raids. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We're going to go and see Nyen. That is the end of the week for us all. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. But quick outro just to make sure that we actually do that. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you were watching, whether you were chatting, whether you were looking, whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you were super appreciated. Hope you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it have to be for you. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it have to be for you, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. If you are subscribed, please use the top rated message, and thanks to Fita, a couple of you guys are. And if you're not subscribed, please use the bottom rated message. I will see you guys the next time that I see you, probably next week, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But until then, bye-bye for now.